Good morning, folks. I didn't intend making another video of my walk into work, one I made yesterday, but I woke up when I got up. I'd received a WhatsApp text from a colleague in work last night telling me to be careful because news had come out that a crazed knifeman was running about in Southend, which is just down the road from where we are now. But I'm walking sort of in that direction, and he sent me a link to a video which a member of the public had filmed, but when I went to open it, it seemed it'd been taken down. I looked at the BBC and I could scroll down, and there was an item there about it telling me that sort of a riot has kicked off. There was various people with machetes and whatnots stabbing each other. So I don't really still quite know what's gone on, but it was apparently pretty bad. And I'd noticed a police helicopter when I got off the station, again, which is about 3/4 of a mile from the incident. And so I knew something was happening. Sometimes they're looking for someone on the run or something like that. So it's unfortunately not that unusual to see a police helicopter above. Anyway, I got indoors and I didn't turn on the news or anything. I had enough of bad news, especially with what happened to those poor angels up in Southport. And of course there's been a riot last night about it, Morning. And anyway, I've got myself ready. Wow, that's noisy already, eh? It's not even 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going a slightly different route. I'm going along the main road, not because of a particular fear or anything, but I want to go to the 24-hour shop. I normally go there occasionally to get a packet of biscuits or something, so it's a slightly different route. However, I digress. So it all kicked off down the road from where I live, and then I heard this morning about the riots in Southport. And well, it's hard to take in, isn't it? I'm sure you're feeling and thinking on the same lines as what I'm thinking. Well, I'm 65 years old, born and bred in the East End of London, a tough area. Believe you me, it was a tough area. But I've not experienced anything like this in my life. Never. And it just seems to be getting worse and worse, doesn't it? All over Europe, there's this, seems to be, I've got to be careful, and you can't use certain terms, can you, or certain words, but the indigenous population seem to be being replaced. I hope I'm allowed to say that, but the thing is, it's not a theory. That's the crazy thing. It is not a theory. You can see it going on in front of our eyes. I can see it, and it ain't nice. And there, look what's happening, violence seems to be spreading everywhere. It just seems to be exploding. And, well, my thoughts, if I didn't, and this is just me thinking, if I didn't have my faith in Christ Jesus, I wasn't a Catholic, I think my mind would just spin off into space, because it doesn't make sense. Unless you can see that this is what's going on all over the Western world, maybe all over the world, is orchestrated evil. Well, listen, we're gonna pause for a minute. I'm at the shop. I'm gonna go in, get a packet of biscuits. Morning, sir. You all right? How are you? Yeah. You know, living the dream. Exactly. Same shit, different day. Right. I'm gonna just pause. See you in a minute.